All right, how's it going, everybody? It looks like most of you guys are in here. My name's Clay. I'll be going over TM new season best practices. You all should be able to hear me, but if not, just write a question and tell me you can't hear me, but I think you can. So let's go ahead. I'll share my screen. All right, so this for the most part, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Won't take too long. And then I'll answer as many questions at the end as I can. So upon signing into your console, you'll see the name of your club up top here. Probably the first thing I would do as a new club is I would go check this information, fill out the about if it's not already filled out. Just put all your info in here, anything you want, to display on your profile. You can also enter your profile logo, your state, and I would go to contact, put in as much info as you'd like here, such as your address, your city, state, zip, email, phone number. You can also connect your social medias like your Facebook page or Twitter handle. So that'll link you. It'll link your profile to, we'll say, Twitter. If you guys have a Twitter page, you can link it to the profile. Next, probably important as well, some of you might have different season drop downs here. If you were a customer last year, you'll have last season's console 2022 and then this season 2023. So if you're in the 23 season, you definitely want to make sure you're working in the correct season console. Golfer directory. This will be your members, non-members. Most of your clubs will have this automatically pulled in with your members. If not, and you need to offer membership, you can set up membership on this page down here under membership registration. You can go in, set the deadline to sign up for membership, and then the entry fee will cost to join. And then people can join your tour that way. You can also add members if needed. Go into your golfer directory, add. You can add them from BlueGolf if they have a profile, recent players and events, or new. You can just enter their info in. We'll need an email address. Administrators, if you need to add any additional administrators to your console, go down to the admin tile, hit the arrow, and add a new administrator so they also have access. So you can do that again by searching BlueGolf, or with a completely new user, just enter their name, email, phone number. Awards and standings, if you want to track like a boys player of the year, girls, men's, women's, anything of that nature, you can go ahead and set that up for your season. You'll see here I have a men's league and a player of the year. And if we go into it, nothing's been awarded yet in we'll go to last season. So this would be our last season's player of the year standings. So it'll have all your players that were in contests awarded to that event. And we will get to questions at the end though. So if you have any questions, just type them in a while so you don't forget them, but I'll be answering those at the end. So yeah, your player of the year standings, if you choose to track that, it'll show, what events they played in, where they finished, points they received. And this is populated by awarding those contests in the event. So something nice to have set up if you're going to choose to track that. I'll definitely do that before you get too into the events. Then just creating your tournament schedule. You come in here to tournaments, And this will all be blank, so you can add by scratch if you want to just create your events. Just put the name in, you can select the course, search different courses. The tee you're going to play, their date. And if you do have a lot of similar events, like say you run the same event every week, once you build that first event, you can go into your golfer or your tournament tile with the 3 dots up top, and you can clone it. So say you're going to play the opening day is pretty much the same every week, maybe just a different name. You can search the tournament to clone. You can rename it whatever you'd like to name it, change the start date, but ultimately it'll copy over the registration settings, the contest, how many rounds, the course, and BlueGolf TV. So if you're going to run the same event, every week, cloning it might be a good option to save some time. If you had a console last year and say you're running a lot of similar events, you can go to your previous season. And then once again, hit the 3 dots, clone. So say you're cloning the men's guest tournament. You can select that and then clone it to the new season down here under seasons to copy to. You can copy it from 2021-22 into 22-23. So that's just another good way to save some time creating your schedule. Let's see. I guess if you go back to the golfer directory, you can set up, different categories if you're going to have, social golfing, different categories of member essentially, divisions if needed. And these will apply throughout the whole console. So if you're going to have, similar divisions each week, something you might want to consider. Other than that, though, pretty simple getting started. To create your schedule, get your golfers in if they're not automatically pulled in, create your award standings if you choose to. Payments, so enabling payments to accept payments for like registration, membership, and whatnot, that would be a premium feature. Same with live scoring. So that would be something you'd need to look into upgrade to if you want to do live scoring. They sell those in packs, so you can get like a 5, 10, 12. I don't know the exact numbers, but those would be premium features you can purchase. And yeah, that's pretty much it for getting started. It's pretty much just this landing page you come onto. You'll just want to kind of build it out. So yeah, we can open up questions now if you guys want to chat in some questions. So one question, how do you add non-members to a tournament? You can have the event open to members and non-members, and then they can just register for the event. Or you can also, members and non-members. If you want to manually add them in though, you would just go to your event, golfers, add golfer, and you can search them. If they have a BlueGolf account, you can add them with a completely new account, or if you have guests. Another good way that I like to use is the mass add. And that here you can just add in, up to maybe 10, 12 players here. And I don't believe it requires an email to do this. So that would be a good way to add non-members. You just type in their name, as much info as you want here, and add them to the field. So player of the year, if you choose to set that up before the season starts, so let's just say I have this men's league, and we'll use this men's guest day. I don't believe I have anybody. Essentially, you would need to have it scored, but if you go down to contest, and when you award the contest, that's where you can do the player of the year standings to apply it to. So you go in, award this contest, and then you select the awards you want to assign it to. So if this was a boys contest, I would check off, boys player of the year, girls player of the year, whoever the contest is for, and then award it that way. So there's no one in this contest, but essentially when you award your contest, that's where you'll see the awards to assign the points to. And then that's what's populated on that player of the year page. So like in this example, Robert Hanley, he played in our test event. We awarded that contest to this race, and that's why he got those points. So hopefully that makes sense. So one question, what if they are not BlueGolf, but only have a chin? Now, I believe with some of the AGA clubs, they can add members from GIN. So they would have that option here, USGA, and then they could search the handicap ID and pick the state. And I believe it's the same for an event. If you needed to manually add these golfers, you would have a USGA option, I believe. So if you have an event that is approval required, you would see in your golfer tile under all statuses, there would be a pending eligibility approval. And that's where you could go in and change their status from pending eligibility to approved pending payment. And if you're not taking payments, it should just put them straight into active. If you are taking payments, it would need that payment to process before they become active. Once again, that would be in the golfers tile, and you would see under statuses the different status the golfers are in. So it could be rejected, could be canceled, withdrawn, pending eligibility. And those are in the golfers tile of the event. And then for our new customers, something else good to know is the knowledge base here. This will help you get started also. Go to the start here. If you know specifically what you're looking for, you can just type in keywords. I want to try to get some information on the skins game setup. They'll pull up the articles. And then also this little chat button in the bottom here. This will let you chat into a live customer support rep like me or one of the other guys here. So that's also helpful if you ever get stuck on something. Any other questions you guys wanted to ask? If not, we can start wrapping this up here. A few more minutes. Yeah, we're not going to really be getting into tournament questions today. I believe that would be another seminar here coming up where they'll go over some different formats and multiple contest type events. Yeah, so is there any way to update all members' handicap at once? You can do that within the event or as well as the golfer directory. So if you go up in the golfer directory, select the arrow, and then the three dots on this page, you can do update indexes and update. And there's not many handicap accounts in here in this console, but ideally that would update your members' indexes within the golfer directory. And then same steps in the contest or in the event. If you want to update indexes, golfer tile, three dots. Golfer tile, three dots, update indexes. One question, how to link to a tournament. Could you expand on that possibly? But if you have your event, you can always go to, if you have your event set up, you can go to the leaderboard tile. So I have to go into last seasons to get one that's set up, but you hit the leaderboard tile in your event. This is pretty much the public event profile. So if you're looking for like this type of link that you can send out in an email or send to somebody, they could paste this link. And as long as the console's not private, they could access this page and see the leaderboard. And then while we're here, your club profile as well. So this would be your upcoming events. All your tournaments listed here, your standings, you have player of the year set up. Any more new season questions? All right, seems like the questions have died down. So we'll wrap this up. Thanks everybody for joining us, and I hope to get you guys off to a good start with everything. All right, have a good day.